Hi guys, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Here we go then with the weekly reading. So I'm going to pull 7 cards to represent the week ahead, and then I'm going to clarify using a second deck just to get a little bit more information. And we'll see what the week's going to bring us. So if it resonates, drop me a comment as the week goes on. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can also do that. That's obviously going to be more accurate to you and your circumstances. And my Oracle deck is back in stock via my Etsy shop if you want to purchase one. You don't need to be able to read tarot to use an Oracle deck. It's much kind of broader, and my deck particularly is quite simplistic, you know, for those of you that might be starting out. Anyway, that's enough. Let's see what's going on. Okay, quite a lot of wands energy, quite a lot of progress energy for the week ahead. So what we've got is, we open on day 1 with the Justice card. Now this can represent Libra energy. With the scales of justice, it can be about legal matters. So it can be about, well, anything legal really. Divorce, separation, settlements, insurance claims, contracts, leases, anything like that. But what it would be a good indicator of, if you're going through something like that, it can represent a situation coming to a completion, or it can represent things tipping in your favour. The other way to take justice is to just check in with yourself, because it can, you know, be about balance, and it can be about decision making. But overall for me, usually I'd say it's got some sort of legal tie, or sort of, you're going to get your justice in some way, even if it's just an apology. But on the bigger scale, it may be a payout, it may be a settlement, it may be a court case being, you know, ruled in your favour, or whatever that may be. On Tuesday, or the second day, we've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is very much about forward motion. It's about progress, and it's about going with it. It can feel a little bit chaotic. It can feel like a situation is sort of running away with you a little bit. But it's also a big nudge for you to start taking action and moving forward on something. So if you've been procrastinating, if you've been unsure about making a change, if you've been unsure about sort of taking action, it's a big nudge to say, come on, do it. It's going to lead you to success. It's going to lead you to victory. It's going to lead to positive things. But it can be a little bit of a downhill, sort of chaotic feeling at the time. Then we get to day 3, and we've got 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is about options. She's standing there on the cliff edge, and she's sort of looking out, and she's surveying the land. And it can be about choices and options and decisions. It can also represent waiting. So it can be that you're waiting for something to happen, but usually it's about something you've been waiting for is about to happen, or is about to pay off. If it's about choices, if it, you know, because it can be taken that way, if it's about choices or decisions, there's more than one option. So it's kind of like saying there's more than one way to skin a cat, you know, or there's more than one route you could take to get the desired outcome, but you just need to take your time and sort of take a minute, like take a breath, take a pause, which is a little bit of a contrast in energy to the Chariot. But maybe it's like once the wheels are set in motion, then you just need to stand back and sort of watch it unfold. Okay, then we've got day 4, which is the Ace of Cups. Now this is a really, really positive card in terms of love and relationships and happiness. It can represent a new relationship. It can represent a new beginning, like a reconciliation, coming back together, starting again. It can represent somebody offering you their feelings, expressing their feelings to you for the first time. And it can also be about commitment, you know, talking about making things official, talking about the next step in terms of commitment within a relationship. But the aces are the start, you know, we start with the ace and we build to the 10. So this is definitely new energy around love. Okay, and then we've got day 5, the World. The World can be about closing out cycles. So it can be about the end of a cycle, the end of a chapter. It can be about travel. The world is at your feet, literally. So it can be about travel and exploring the world. It's about completion, really. It's about a sort of an energy of completion. So it can be about completing projects. It can be about completing cycles. But it's the world is at your feet. It's a very, very powerful card. It's the last card in the major arcana. So it is like the Fool has started the journey, because the Fool is the first card and the World is the last card. So it's about completion, basically. And then we've got day 6, which is the 8 of Wands. Now this is a really strong favourite for a lot of people, because this represents incoming communication. So it's usually fast moving, within 8 days, but we've got it on day 6. So maybe it will be. But it's incoming communication. It's usually positive. Obviously, I'm going to clarify in a minute using a second deck, so I'm going to dig a little bit deeper into all of these cards. But it will be incoming communication. email, phone call, text, message, whatever. It could be anything. But usually it will be positive, and it's usually something you've been waiting for or hoping for. So it could be hearing back about a job, could be hearing from a person that you're hoping to hear from, could be literally anything, but it's incoming, and it's incoming quickly. And then day 7, we've got the 7 of Cups. Did we get this last week? Did I make that up? I don't know, I just got 2 7s in my head there. Maybe you're seeing a lot of 7s. The 7 of Cups is about choices, it's about decisions, and it's about weighing up those choices. So it's about keeping your feet on the ground, because some of those choices might not be as appealing as they first seem, because it can also be about fantasy and illusion. So just check in that if you are faced with a choice, or you're faced with like many options, before making your choice, make sure you've got all the details, make sure you've got all the information. Don't be lured in by something that sounds too good to be true, okay? And another way to take that card can be, you know, maybe someone is sort of trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Again, it could be about illusion or falseness, or somebody that's wearing a mask kind of energy. So take that as it resonates. So that is the week in summary. Not a bad week, quite a lot of Wands energy here. So quite a progressive week, quite a fast moving kind of energy. Lots of positive cards. 1, 2, 3. 3 major arcanas out of 7. That's quite powerful energy. The majors are stronger than the minors, so it's quite a powerful energy. And I am going to clarify and dig a little bit deeper, so please stick around if you can. And if not, then have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Okay, here we go then. Let's have a little bit of a closer look at the week ahead. So if you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe, comment. It just helps my channel grow a little bit. It's quite a small channel, so it helps, every little helps, and I appreciate you all watching. Let's see what justice is about. As I said, it can be about legal matters. Dropped half the deck. It can be about legal matters. It could be about balance and fairness and Libra energy. Let's see. Let's see. The 4 of Cups. Okay. The 7 of Wands, the 8 of Cups. All right, this is to do with something that you're trying to walk away from, that you're trying to leave behind. So for a lot of you, I think maybe this is a divorce or separation, or moving property, maybe selling a property, buying your own property, because it's like walking away from something that wasn't working, something that was broken or was not emotionally fulfilling. And we've also got the 4 of Cups, which is quite a disappointed kind of energy. It's a feeling of being let down, again, on an emotional level. It can be a feeling of sort of boredom and not wanting what you had anymore, you know, wanting a change. And this 7 of Wands can be a message of sort of, it's a defensive energy. So it could be that you feel like you're having to defend yourself. You might literally be defending yourself if this is a legal matter or court case. But it's also about pushing back negative energy and opinion of other people. So it's like trying not to absorb the negativity. Because, you know, everyone's going to have an opinion on something, but at the end of the day, it's your life and it's your decision. But it feels like there's something coming to completion in your favour, and it's something you've been really sort of battling. Maybe it's been something that's been going on a really long time, and you're finally at that point where you can walk away and you can close that door, basically. So let's have a look at day 2 then, the Chariot. The Chariot is a very powerful kind of energy of progress, things moving forward. And maybe, you know, even like a sense of freedom, because those horses are running free, you know, they're running wild on this card. And maybe that does follow on from whatever it is you've been going through here. Let's have a look. So we've got 2 of Swords and the Devil and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so there's some sort of feeling torn or some sort of decision up ahead. And it feels like there's been a period of inaction, so you've been feeling really torn about something, not sure what to do or which decision to make, so perhaps you've not really been doing anything. I've got strong Capricorn and Leo energy here. The Devil can represent negative thinking, negative behaviour, toxic behaviour even. It can be things like obsession and overthinking and that kind of energy. Maybe that's what's been keeping you trapped, but there's definitely something that's like asking you to break free and move forward. And with this Queen of Wands energy, she's very vibrant, she's confident, she's magnetic, she's creative. So embody this Queen of Wands energy and run with something. It's kind of like set yourself free and run with something. It could even be that you've been held back by someone else that has been negative or toxic or manipulative, and they've kind of had you under control. They've kind of had the blindfold on you, and now you can be free and you can run and you can like really come into your own and stand in your power and be who you are. So yeah, it's quite an interesting one this week. Day 3, 3 of Wands. So Three of Wands can be about waiting, but usually it's about choices and something paying off. So it's all of this feels this week like we're sort of culminating to a very victorious outcome after, you know, working really hard on something. Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, Five of Swords. Okay, again, it's like an energy that there's been a battle and you don't need to battle any longer. Like, you've battled hard enough and now you're just going to step back, you're just going to wait, and you're going to let things play out, because it's leading you towards the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So on the Monday, we got walking away from the Eight of Cups, 8 broken cups, and obviously following the 8 comes the 9, which is wish fulfillment, and all the cups being full up again and being emotionally fulfilled and happy. And we've also got the Page of Cups here, which can represent quite a fresh energy. Sometimes it can be taken as a little bit naive or a little bit kind of immature. But in this instance, I feel like we're really shedding some heavy energy, things coming to an end, things coming to completion, so that you can now just wait. You can just take a breath, basically, and you're really being pushed quickly towards wish fulfillment. So things are really changing and things are really turning around. I mean, this might not all happen exactly in this week, but it's the energy of what's going on around the collective. Okay, day 4, the Ace of Cups. Now, this is a lovely card around relationships. It's about new beginnings. It can be about reconciliation. It can be about somebody expressing their feelings to you for the first time, or expressing that they want to be with you properly, wholeheartedly, that kind of thing. So let's just have a little look. Why have we got the Ace of Cups here? Okay. We've got the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Now, to me, this Five of Pentacles shows that you've been feeling like you've been rejected or abandoned or left out in the cold, or perhaps the other person has, but someone here feels like there's been a rejection or an ending, or sort of being, you know, like pushed away. But now we've got this incoming energy with this Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands can be spontaneous, it can represent communication. And with the Ace of Swords, this would be about truth and clarity. So it's like maybe somebody's finally ready to tell you their truth, or the truth about a situation. Maybe somebody that had rejected you, or you'd walked away from and you were rejected, is now ready to open up, to tell you. You know, maybe they've had that moment of clarity, because the Ace of Swords is like the aha moment, the clarity. But they're coming in with an offer. And it may be unexpected, because it feels like you did feel rejected by this person, or you had rejected this person previously. Interesting. Okay, the World. Why have we got the World here? That is day 5. The World can be about travel, cycles, completion, strength. The Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, brilliant. So the World, as I said, is completion. It's something coming full circle. And then the Ace of Pentacles is a solid new beginning. Now, this can be a financial offer. It can be an offer of a solid new beginning in terms of commitment. But quite often it's like financial. So it could be a lump sum of money. It could be a job offer. It could be an investment. But it's something solid and new. And with this Empress energy, this is powerful. Because as the Empress, you are the creator. She's beautiful. She's creative. Everybody wants to be her. You know, there is no one above the Empress. She's kind of magical in a way. And she's really been drawing, or you have really been drawing on this inner strength. It's like the strength of a lion, but quietly, inwardly, you've been building and really kind of growing. And something, I mean, this week is all around completion and cycles and things, you know, coming to an end, but lots of positive new beginnings. Particularly with this Ace of Pentacles. We've had the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So the only one we haven't had out yet is the Ace of Wands, which is interesting. Okay, day 6, the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is about incoming communication. It can be about messages that you've been waiting for or hoping to hear about. It could even be that is a communication following on from a job offer, or an offer being accepted on a property or an investment. Following on from that Ace of Pentacles. Let's have a look. 8 of Wands, why are you here? This is coming in from the King of Wands, and we got the Justice card again. Interesting, okay. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be communication from a leadership type figure at work, because 3 of Pentacles and the Justice card could represent contracts, new job offers, paperwork needing to be done, opportunities of leadership, or overseeing a project managing something, being asked to lead something, head up something at work. King of Wands can very much be like a leadership energy, somebody that's very dynamic, somebody who's very driven. It can be that you speaking too quickly. It can be the leader of a company or a business. It could even be the owner of the business is asking you to step up and kind of lead something. The Justice card, obviously, we've had out already, but in this instance, I feel like this is more likely to be to do with like contracts and paperwork to do with projects and work and things like that. The Five of Wands here, did we have that already? No, we didn't have that already. The Five of Wands can represent that there are challenges to overcome, but this person is seeing you as the person that could do that. So I think you're being asked to help in a way, or step up, or, you know, being given a role of leadership in some way, and this is communication about that. The other way you could take it, communication from the King of Wands, is communication from somebody that wants to include you, that wants to sort of have you back in their team, have you back in their corner, if that makes sense. That might make more sense for some of you. Sorry, I'm getting so many messages coming into my head. I feel like it's moving quicker than my mouth can. Okay, day seven, Seven of Cups, choices, decisions, can be illusion, can be fantasy. The Ace of Cups, so we got that twice, yeah. Interesting. Seven of Swords, Four of Swords, Hermit, okay. So, day 4 and day 7 are similar energy. We've got the Ace of Cups on day 4 here, okay, and that was about someone that's had like a moment of clarity that needs to come in and express their truth to you. And day 7 is similar, because it's almost like this person, this could be 2 different scenarios, could be 2 different people, but somebody's sort of been making a choice or weighing up their options, and now they're ready to offer you something on an emotional level. But this is someone that maybe you've not heard from, because I've got the Hermit. So this could be someone that you've completely cut off, and this could be someone you've not heard from for a long time, not just a week or 2, months and months, maybe even years. There's like a really strong energy that this is someone you've not spoken to or heard from for a very long time. And the Four of Swords is like you've been focusing on your healing. You've been focusing on yourself, healing from this, because somewhere along the line, you felt like this person wasn't being honest with you. It kind of is mirroring day 4. You felt like this person wasn't being honest with you. You felt like there was some deception, or you were happy to keep your relationship secret. It was all under the shadows, in the shadows of darkness. And there was like a lack of truth, or there was a lack of honesty, or there was some sort of secrecy. I don't know if it's 2 different situations you've got here. You might be surprised, you know. Because one of them I almost feel like you're expecting, or you know who I'm talking about. The other one, not so much. The other one feels much more forgotten, if that makes sense. Much more in the past. Let's just see what the Oracle says. This is an interesting week, a very interesting week. I think we've also got a full moon coming up. I don't know I haven't actually checked the date for that, but I think we have got a full moon coming up. Past connection. Don't you just love it when the Oracle cards match up to what you're saying? Take time to rest and relax. There will be some confusion and turmoil. Lots of speed and action. This is like Chariot energy. Lots of speed and action, and someone wants you to be theirs. Now, this does have a wedding ring on it. It does say marriage on this card. It may not be as much as a marriage proposal. For some of you, it might be. If it is, let me know. But we've got true love, soulmate connection, and be mine. Someone definitely wants you back, or wants to express that they've got feelings for you. This could be completely unexpected, because there's someone that's in a lot of turmoil about whether they want to express this. And with this, some things take time. It makes me feel like this person's been wanting to say this to you for a long time, but they've just, for whatever reason, they haven't, they couldn't, it's not been the right time, it's not been the right circumstance. Well, in a nutshell, this week is about completion. This is about cycles. This is about ending things and things going in your favour in order to push you into the next phase, into the next chapter, into the next opportunity. So I hope it's a good one. It looks good. Let me know.